Hey friends, yesterday I installed this Glacierfresh under the sink reverse osmosis water filtration system. But my unboxing of the box and my initial telling everybody what I was doing, I went to my computer this morning to start editing the video and all that whole initial file was corrupt. So I'm going to walk back through my process here just a little bit, unboxing the box and showing you the setup under here under the sink. So that's the device there. The box is much bigger than the device, so it's about the size of a standard trash can there. You can see here's the trash can and there's the device over there. So not terribly big. My favorite things about it is it requires no power hookups. It's just water and it's filtered, so it's powered by water pressure, which is a good thing. And there's no noise. It's just quiet, so it works out pretty well. And the water tastes great. So here's the spigot it comes with. So here's your drinking fountain and here's your doing everything else fountain. Really the only tools that are required are a Phillips screwdriver and a drill bit to drill into your drain pipe. And the other piece is on the instruction manual here, there's a QR code on the front that you can scan. It takes you to a YouTube video of how to install it. So very basic, very easy, really cool video. If you've watched the video, you should have zero problems installing this thing. All right, after removing the old sink spigot, I inserted this one, climbed in there, inserted the ring, tightened the nut up to the top, then I began hooking up the hot water lines. So right here I'm connecting the cold water line and all of the cold water connections, the feed line and the return line. Cold water comes out, goes up, it goes to the standard cold line, which goes up under the sink and goes out the faucet. Hot water comes out, goes up into the faucet. This water goes out and goes to my dishwasher. And then water is going to come out of here and go down the white tube into the osmosis machine and come back through this one and back up to that filtered system coming out up there. And then I've got to drill a hole in the drain tube here. Now the instructions show these drain tubes going like straight down and things like that, but I'm going to put it here at the garbage disposal. So wherever your line goes in the wall, and mine is goes in the wall right there, I want to drill above where it goes in the wall because there's always water filling up this tube down here. So I want to drill above where the water is, because if I drill down here, water's going to squirt out at me. So I'm going to put a 1/4 inch hole right there. So I'm doing a 1/4 inch hole for a 1/4 inch size tube. It comes with this foam seal right here. So I'm going to put it inside of this, make sure it's aligned properly. And it says run that in maybe a 1/2 inch or so into the hole. And then you got your clamps and such to go on the other side. All right, let's put the system in the cabinet. So here's all your cool filters. The PEX lines are way long, or way longer than I need, so I may cut off some of them once I get this thing seated in here and figure it out. But all right, I will put it back here against the back wall. I like having some slack in them in case I ever need to pull them out. Blue is drink, red is drain, and white is feed. Now I'm going to put the little clips on here. I did not know it yet, but I had not pushed the water lines far enough down into the device. So I was about to have a leak. All right, I want those to go up here behind the sink. Now let's get the system, the drinking system pressurized here. So I'm going to turn on the feed. Oh, I got a leak. So I just removed the clips and pushed them down farther into the device and put the clips back in and pressure tested again. It was fine. Here the water going through all the system. I got the pressure gauge on here. Still showing yellow, but hopefully we'll get the green in a minute. Let me run some water out of the spigot. So cold, hot. This is a pretty easy install. I got to read some more on this because the pressure gauge is still showing in the negative or in the yellow. So I'll monitor for leaks for a couple of days and see if anything's weird. But so far, all good. I'm pretty sure there's some amount of water I got to run through this system before I can drink out of it, but I'm going to read the manual and find out what that is. So far, good system. I like it. I really like clean drinking water. That's my favorite thing in the world. So anything I can do to help that process along, I'm always happy to do so. And I know it's dang expensive sometimes to get good water things, but water is life. So I'll follow back up here shortly with my thoughts on drinking water and taste and all that kind of stuff. Reading my manual here, after getting the new filters installed, I got to let it run for 1 hour before, so it flushes all the filters out, and then it'll be ready to drink. So I'm going to turn it on and turn on my stopwatch. See you in a bit. Tastes great. Really does taste great. I'm impressed by the quality of water coming out of this spigot now compared to what I had before, or just even compared to coming out of the other side of the sink. I've used the system now for a few days. The water is great. I really enjoyed the water. I've used the water making coffee. We've used the water cooking. We've used the water for Piper's drinking water, all the other things like that. I really do like the water taste, if you will. It's not something you notice bad taste until you've had good water, and then you go back to not good water. So we have a water filtration system for our Airstream and really enjoy that. And it's hard to get back into a place that doesn't have good tasting water like that. Also, this company does have filtration systems that will filter the water for your RV. So if you're looking for something for an RV, Airstream is what we have. But if you need a water filtration system, they have them for that as well. So home systems, RV systems, other drinking systems, they have plenty of them. This system works great. I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with the ease of install. Just watch the install video before you try it, and you should have no issues whatsoever. But again, thank you to the company for sending it out to me. If we have any other feedback other than what we have already shared, we will share that again in the future. Thanks for joining, everybody. See you down the road.